Showcase. We are so excited to share our halftime and pregame shows with you. The musicians work so hard all week long. Learned a ton of music and drill. Doing a lot of sports out here. They've been pushed through a lot, and I think you're gonna love what you see this year. So let's just go ahead and kick it off with our pregame show.
go.
Hope you enjoyed our pregame and Christmas in August. They told me last night, like, so seriously, oh, we didn't come up with the name. Okay, a few things, a lot of things I want to say. I wrote it down so I didn't ramble at you. Halftime is next and includes music from Star Wars, Jurassic Park, and Indiana Jones. Before I start, I have to thank you, I did not want to forget. First, our amazing band boosters for being present all week and keeping the kids, me, and the staff all organized and surviving the week and fueled and all the things. So thank you so much, my boosters. I do want to recognize them because they don't get enough recognition. On our executive board, we have Alan Burns as our president. Amanda Gay, our vice president. Heather Durant, our secretary. Kaya Promoter, our treasurer. And Mark Booth, our social media director. I did want to thank Kevin Murphy, our athletic director and facilities manager, for all the keys and repair requests and maybe the very early morning alarm that went off when we got in here today. For our use of the space all around the school and the athletic complex. Along with that, Marty Castellan, our football coach, and then Megan Fitzgerald and Jesus Gonzalez, soccer coaches. They, like, on the phone with me, coordinating all prior to this week, and we were able to use the football stadium for every single one of our outdoor classes. All of the parent volunteers who donated food, served food, helped with food rooms, and did all the behind-the-scenes work to make Camp Run smoothly. Really takes the village. Thank you so much. I did want to recognize our senior band member, Paxton Lumley, who designed our shirts this year. We never had a student do that. They kind of and our fantastic staff. We had an awesome team this year. They're kind of scattered around. Heather Durant was our visual instructor. She's way up top. Jennifer Lentz is our woodwind instructor. Andrew Height, our craft instructor. Bill Daniels, our percussion instructor. And Mrs. French, our color guard instructor. Yay! What to expect next, just so you are ready for today and the future. Today, after this halftime performance, we are going to walk together behind the high school, form a parade block, and parade to our auction winner's house to play a little lawn concert. We'll play that concert, get snacks, and then walk back to school for dismissal. If you want to get your students early, like from the place, please just see me so I don't think I've lost your child in Livonia somewhere. Would that be a great look? And then Wednesday night rehearsals, 6 to 8 p.m. start next week. We are going to do Fridays, but let's just save that for like when we're in school, because I know a lot of us are still doing some weekend traveling and all of that. Anything else? Flip my sheet. No, nothing fancy. The students worked so hard this week. I was telling them this morning, I think last year we learned like 9 sets of marching drill over the course of band camp. And this year, as of like 2 days ago, on Thursday, they had learned 35 pages of drill. Wow. So they showed up ready to work, they were focused, they were all like, you get like sore and itchy during band camp, and they were all pushing through, and it really took. Super proud of you guys. I didn't announce them earlier, but our drum majors are going to get you through halftime. Our senior drum major is Kayla Tavine.